Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of Corey and Kevin Talk About Nothing. If you're tuning in for the first time,
I'm Corey.
I'm Kevin, and welcome to our podcast talk show.
Welcome. Hello.
Episode 82.
Yeah, man.
We're getting up there in ages.
It's wild.
Years.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
And one day we're going to be this 2 years. We're like, what?
Yeah, it's wild. When did that happen? Because when did 1 year happen? Because actually, we kind of almost forgot.
We actually did.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
We actually recorded on our anniversary.
Yeah.
Made no mention of it until the following episode.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. So we celebrated 1 full year. That's what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like we actually completed a year, and then we started talking about it.
Yeah. At least we're still better than Troy and Britta.
Yes.
But we're pretty on par with Troy and Abed.
Yeah. 100%.
We're totally going to do a Freaky Friday episode.
Yes.
Although I'm not doing your job.
Come on, bro.
We'll have to do it on a weekend or something. A Monday, actually. You'll work and I'll be off. That sounds perfect.
No, because then I have to work on Tuesday. I don't like that idea.
Yeah.
No.
We only switch for 1 day.
So that means I got to work 6 days? Nope, ain't going to work for me. Anyways.
Yeah.
So
right.
Before we get started, though, let's make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you want to get notified when we drop new content, new episodes. You know, if you decide that you want to email us and tell us any stories that you have, and if what you're, we talk about a lot of movies on here. So if you want to tell us, what you thought about the movie, even, just let us know. You can shoot us an email at cktalkaboutnothing@gmail.com.
There you go.
Yep. You can also tweet us at CoreyKevin1.
There it is.
And Kevin, hashtag me.
Oh, man.
Just hashtag me right now. What do you
Hashtag, I'm feeling it. It's coming to me. Embrace the nothing. That's it.
Boom. That's it. Embrace the
Make
nothing.
sure you're using it.
Absolutely. Try it.
I haven't
see what
checked
happens.
that hashtag in a long time. So if you're using it,
we'll find it.
We'll
Absolutely.
find out.
Yeah. Don't quit.
Yeah. Don't quit.
I'll be there. No, I don't have him.
So before oddly, because like we BS a lot before we start recording.
Yeah.
We had just gotten on a topic of It's Always Sunny. And so you've been watching a lot of that.
I have been watching a lot of It's Always Sunny.
Yeah. What seasons?
So I started season 4. Because there was one episode that I wanted to watch in season 4. I was just like actually scrolling through is what it was. And on all actually, I wouldn't like want to watch it. It's an episode that it was just a funny one. And then there's another one where I literally just watched it last night. And Frank. Okay, so I watched. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm actually all over the place. I watched Frank's episode. Okay. The one where it's actually, to be frank.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. So that one was hilarious.
Say something cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice nips.
Pondy, you're the coolest.
Yeah, Pondy's the coolest. Man.
That's awesome. And then
I'm sorry, but reach in the glove box. Oh my god, Pondy's dark, man.
Seriously,
Pondy's real quick to end it.
Yep, real fast. Like bye, Pondy. You know what I mean? And multiple times too. That's the thing. He's ready.
This is far from
If it wasn't for the Life Changes shirt, he would have been a goner a long time ago. He's gonna drink himself to sleep.
That's right. That's 100% right. So sorry. That's just such a funny episode.
It is. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh no, it's hilarious. And then I watched Who Pooped the Bed. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So that one was hilarious.
Crime Whodunit.
Yes. Yep. 100%. And then the other one I watched, which I thought for some reason it was just hilarious, was the. Well, they're all funny, I guess I should say. Do you know the episode where essentially Charlie and Dee meet the rich, like they get hit by the rich car?
Yeah.
So for some reason, that episode just sometimes just catches me different than other times. There was they would just make me laugh the entire time. I just couldn't help it. Dee's drunkenness before Mac walks in, and then the karate scene. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. He goes,
Bad Company. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just love once you pull that something. I want to ride that something. Okay, she's being very dirty in that scene. Okay, but it's just so funny. He's like, what? That just made no sense. You know what I mean?
Completely trash.
Exactly. It's just awesome. It's just so funny. I mean, it just
that is such a great episode. Now, is that the one where Frank and Dennis try to keep up with all the things Charlie does for the waitress?
Yes, because he meets that other girl.
It's like really messed up stuff, man.
Oh, terrible.
It's saving her life.
Exactly.
She doesn't even know it.
Nope. Vitamins in her shampoo.
She's trying to. Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's
Some
for sure,
vitamins
yeah.
in her shampoo.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
right.
he
So
takes
you
care
don't
of
want your
her.
hair to fall out.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, it was falling out.
See, well, because they put rat poison in it. But I mean, you know, remember what
what
Frank
they did.
actually
That's right.
did.
That
He
is
read it
right.
all wrong because his dream books and pictures not in.
It's
So-
barely legible. Yeah.
Yes. So
Man.
telling you that's what. That show
I'm
makes it
going
funny.
back.
All right,
I'm going back.
Yeah. So my last one
Yeah.
that I watched this is the one that actually made me stay up last night. I was laughing so hard. Is Who Got D Pregnant?
Oh, awesome!
I'm
awesome.
telling you.
Now is it the Halloween?
What?
Is
No.
it the Halloween party episode? Oh no.
No.
Is it the one where all the guys are meeting
She
up?
has
at
the baby.
Oh my
I'm
god.
telling you.
Pondy brings brings drugs, of course.
Pondy made me laugh for a solid minute. I'm not. Remember when he was like, he goes,
Iconic
yeah, I've had,
character.
yeah, he's like, I had a vasectomy, and he wakes up,
Oh
and I'm like, oh, like,
That's
and then he
really
goes,
messed
wait,
up.
did you just wink at me? That's what. It's like, yeah, that's what I tell them all. He's just so like, I'm sorry, but just kind of a.
Is the worst.
The worst.
He
He's the worst.
awful,
Pondy's
but
not
he's
the best by any
coolest.
means, but exactly, Pondy's
But
the
he is
coolest.
the
Yes, for
coolest.
sure. So you know that's pretty. That makes me laugh hysterically. So
Man,
that was
yeah.
the one. I'm telling you, that one.
There's
made me laugh.
a lot of people that show up in that one. So Rickety Cricket,
Yeah, actually, yeah. Rickety Cricket,
Pondy. Was it the stage manager guy there too for like?
Yep.
Oh, so gross.
So gross. Okay.
What about the guy who gave her the secret recipe?
Yeah, he was there.
Trying to think. Like, I haven't seen it in so
I
long,
know.
but I know her history.
Yeah,
'cause
for
like-
sure. Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, for sure. You can keep going. I mean, there's so.
Oh yeah. So there's also Soldier of Fortune.
Yep.
Um.
Come on, there's one more, man. He's a rapper.
Oh, Lil Kev,
Yeah,
right?
for sure, yeah, that's-
what's his real name? Or what's his rap name? Is it Lil Kev?
Yeah, it's Lil Kev.
It's
Yeah,
Lil Kev,
yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's so
That
funny.
episode.
We're-
I'm not gonna.
yeah,
that's a bad title, but
terrible. But okay.
one of the funniest episodes ever because she goes back and forth on if you know she is dating somebody who might be mentally handicapped, but she just didn't know it.
Yeah.
And then at the end, he's like, "Are you kidding me?" Like,
Yeah.
like why does it? First of all, it didn't matter because like it didn't matter before, and then
Yeah,
Dennis
yeah.
totally gets in her head,
Yep.
which she,
Dennis.
it's Dennis.
Yeah, for sure.
I every now and then you'll see like on Twitter or I don't even know Reddit or whatever, but you'll see like this movie poster and it's called The Implication, and it's a big blow of like a boat and Dennis Reynolds' face on it like a terrible face. But nothing creeps me out more than when he they're on that boat and he puts his arm up in front of that girl who's trying to leave, and I'm like, dude,
That's weird.
like
For sure.
real bad, man.
Yeah.
You're like, uh-oh.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah. You're definitely hitting those Dennis levels.
Yes.
He's a creep. Well, anytime, sure is a hot one out here, huh?
Yeah, Wally.
Wally,
Yeah, Wally.
I'm gonna hit you with the fury of 1,000 fists or something. 1,000 wins.
Yes.
Yeah.
His speech is like that because
Dude, that is one of my favorite things about Dennis.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
So back to the scene where he does his where D had the baby. Remember the gods of thunder. You know,
yeah,
he thought
yeah.
Thor.
Oh, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I'm telling you that one. I forgot. You kind of forget about that one because it's a quick one, but it made me laugh again.
I am a golden god.
Yes, I am a golden god.
Yeah, that happens. I'm pretty sure, like the college one where they start messing with the dude's that dude's house. When he's taking that Ritterall, they call it Ritterall.
Yes, actually, I
He's
see
like,
that
ooh,
one
Schnortsky, you know. Frank
in the same
Reynolds,
season.
Ooh, Schnortsky. So he's like, this stuff is making me focus on a whole nother level, man. Like taking a nail gun and nailing them to the dude's shoes into the floor, man. Oh my God.
Remember he cut the shower.
The shower curtains, so that, like you wouldn't notice your shower curtains cut.
Who else is gonna see you?
Whoa!
I'm in my own house in the shower.
The dumbest
funny.
ideas,
Oh my
but
God.
That right there is like one of my favorite episodes. I could say that about so many.
Well, that's the hard
like,
part.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
that is hilarious.
So you've done it. I'm gonna go back and rewatch. So honestly, if you got any more Sunny episodes that you watched?
No. Well, the only other one that I've watched recently was the Christmas one again, because that's always a funny one.
Oh,
that
is
I'm telling you. So that one will never go
that's
away.
That's kind of like one that I think we try to throw on around Christmas.
Me too.
Time,
Absolutely. It was just
like,
I had for some reason got a Sunny cake.
It's so good.
I'm telling you.
And it's like, for being a longer episode and an actual like Sunny Christmas episode, like they freaking nailed it.
Yes.
To a T, where it's like the rewatchability on it's
perfect.
Yeah. I'll watch it every year. It's like
I
Bad Santa for me.
Exactly. I almost think, in all honesty, that you can actually watch that episode as a non-Sunny watcher and be able to get to the show.
I would have to agree, because they really kind of go. They kind of demonstrate like past of the group too.
Well, yes,
like,
100%.
That's pretty funny.
Because I'm telling you, I just feel like you can learn
like a
about
standalone It's Always Sunny film.
Yeah, for sure. I'm telling you, like, yeah, it could be, because I mean, you get Mac and Charlie as kids throwing rocks at trains. You get them at the bar. They're bar owners, right?
Dude, going to other people's houses.
I
thought everybody went to other people's houses. Don't you?
You didn't go to your neighbors and take his presents?
Ooh, a fur coat.
Yeah. Oh, so nice. Is that a DVD player?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh man, Max and his. Do you remember when he celebrate when he gets the robot as an adult? Oh, you don't remember that? Thought that.
Well, yeah, when he pulls it out of the closet.
Well, no. This is actually at the very end when Frank gives it to him before the guy takes it back.
With the snowboard thing. Yeah.
So when he gets it, all of a sudden Charlie takes it out and he's like, "Oh, it's the new robot thing that they were getting, right?"
Yeah.
And then Mac's like, "You got me the new robot!" He screams like a girl, like real like high pitched. Yeah. Then he's like, he's like going so fast, dude. It made me laugh. I don't know if I was like in one of those sleepy, goofy moods, but like I laughed a lot at these episodes.
Definitely one of my favorite things was when the animation, the claymation thing that like happens, and then like Charlie's I don't understand why they don't have pants on. They're like, nobody said they didn't have pants on. It's like, that's just from your horrible childhood. All right. Oh, well, you've never watched the movie Watchmen.
No.
And you never read the graphic novel Watchmen.
No.
And you never watched the TV show Watchmen.
No.
Well, anyways, his character, Rorschach, and I almost like consider Charlie Kelly as like Rorschach if he were more dramatic and dark. Well, yeah, same situation.
Okay.
Grew up with a mom, earning money and not so favorable ways. But yeah, so Charlie Kelly could be the next Rorschach. Actually, that should be an episode. Okay. Lock and key. We're gonna go ahead and delete this episode.
Delete comment.
That's IP now. What is that?
Patent.
Yeah, something. I forget. Anyways.
Okay.
There's like a word like.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Intellectual property. All right. I was like, man, I know what IP is. It's intellectual property. I said it. Everybody heard me say it. It's fine. Anyways. So, Sonny, man, I'll tell you what. I was kind of blown away by this, and I don't want to look it up because I'm afraid to find out. But The Office was ripped off of Netflix and went to Peacock or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Well, the Community is an NBC show that's on Netflix. I'm like frightened that might get pulled to Peacock once.
Yeah. But see, I don't know. Like, okay, so have you been reading anything about Peacock?
No.
It's really not like it was doing well at first because everybody kind of originally did the free thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But the free thing is like kind of it's a free service. So if you don't have cable, it's a free thing, which is better than nothing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Right.
But if you're a TV watcher and you like to get your shows and things like that, I mean, it's something that. So the problem is that. Really, it's not as good as what they like put out to be.
Okay.
Now it's almost like, but everybody said the same thing about Sling at first too. So you know what I mean? It's like one of those things that the Sling's kind of it's buggy, it's this, it's that. You know what I mean? And then I mean, from whatever one reason I know this a little bit more recently is because I've been kind of looking into it. To be honest,
I gotcha.
So because I have mine now, so I have Spectrum, and it's not bad by any means. but it's just I hate how limiting it is on some things. So it's kind of like, well, I'm not getting a bundle deal, so if there's a better deal out there, why not? So I just started looking to it. The guy at work started bringing up he switched from something to something else, and I'm like, oh, okay. So it just gets in your head, you know what I mean? That's really what it comes down to.
I mean, when you start looking at all the streaming services, I mean, everybody has a streaming service.
Yeah, so I can go anywhere I want to.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, no, because different streaming sources have different partnerships with different things. So you might go with Hulu, and they don't have anything that's Viacom, like MTV, stuff like that. Right?
Gotcha. Okay.
Or you could go. That was a big problem with PlayStation Vue, was like they were so limited on the ones that they could partner with, and actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
I love Sling TV, and to be honest, like they're a company that I've had them for years now, and they have only upped their prices a few times, but every time they up their prices, they give you more. So the last time they upped their prices, they gave us 10 hours of free DVR. And then a couple of other things.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay.
Like, okay, that's fine. And it only goes up a couple bucks.
Yeah.
Like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
This time that they just did, it went up $1, and it got from 10 hours, it goes up to 50 hours.
Damn.
For
Okay.
the DVR service. And now they're doing this really cool thing where you could get local channels built into Sling. So I can possibly get my 3, 5, and 8 without having an antenna, without having to go through like YouTube TV or some other service to get that. So, dude, I'm like, man, I'm happy I stuck with Sling.
So when did that come out yet? That local channel
no,
thing?
I think it's this month. I'm not sure yet.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm not exactly sure.
Because the only reason I say this, I literally just ran into that the other day when the playoffs were on right now for NBA. So I stopped at my cousin's house, and I'm gonna say, sorry, man. You know, the game's on right now. You know, because of how he has it set up too. He actually has a TV, like a big TV and a small TV. So like, because like if he's like loading or whatever, he has like something else playing over there. So I'm like, listen, we could play this over here, but can we please have the game on over here, right?
Right.
That was you know,
put the game on the
on a little screen because I mean we're still fine over here. You know what I mean? It is what it is, and he doesn't hate it, so it's fine. But anyways, but he doesn't have local channels on Sling, so that's what made me scared about Sling. It's funny that you said that because I'd literally been looking at not like. It was probably like a month ago, and I really was like looking into it more. But I'm surprised I didn't see anything about that.
Hey, if you do, let me refer it so I can like get something for it.
Oh, sweet.
All right. If you do, that's no pressure. If you do. Now, normally, if you sign up for 2 months, if you pay for 2 months straight, they'll give you like a free. They have a different one. It's called TV One now or something like that. But it's like a little Roku stick. It's not Roku. They used to be Roku.
But not Roku.
But it's not Roku anymore. It's like TV One or something. But it does the same exact thing. It has like you plug it in and it gives you all these apps, and you run your Sling off it. Because I found that I will not run Sling TV off of my Samsung because for a while it was fine, but then I mean your TV only has so much memory and so much stuff built in, and it's apparently a pretty massive type of app with all these channels, all these features, whatever. But 5 minutes into watching it on the Samsung TV app now, it just breaks it. You got to shut down.
Really?
Turn TV back on, yeah. It's the only app that literally causes my TV to act up. But you throw it on, but it's not even just my Samsung. On my LG, it'll tell me up in the upper right corner, had to close the app, free up memory space. So like their app just like kills whatever TV you're on. So I just throw it on Roku, man. And Roku, seriously, flawless.
On the Samsung too, though? Or does it even no matter what you do, you get
on any? I have a Roku on every TV.
Do you really?
Yeah, because
I have a Roku on actually both
flawless.
my TVs too. Yeah.
This one over here has a Roku built into it. You know, love that. I got a Roku 4K Roku on the Samsung. A Roku on the anyway. I don't need to go into all the TVs I have. But,
there is a problem.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah, right. But Sling TV runs absolutely beautifully through. It never, ever says it has to shut down.
That's sweet, man.
Close or anything like that.
I might have to look into it because now, do you run? Now, let me ask you this. Just my last question about it. Do you run Roku through your phone at all ever? I mean, Sling through your phone.
Oh yeah. I run it through my computer, run it through your phone. Yeah.
Okay, so just because like that's sometimes where I want to be, like I wonder, like
That's where I want to be.
well, that's where I like kind of worry about some of the other services because so far so good on Spectrum. It's actually so like when I want to watch it on my phone, it's perfect. It does what I need it to do. So that's fine. But it just makes me. I just don't like the other. I just don't like some of the other things on it. That's you know what I mean. So I'm just trying to see what else is out there. So like, but that there's like certain things that I like so far so good on the Spectrum. So why change it? But I'm also limited. I'm telling you, it's crazy, man.
Just let you know, the things I just complained about, I completely forgot, are actually being updated. Like the application itself on all streaming devices is getting revamped.
Yeah. So hope you know Roku should pay you for their. I mean, Sling.
Oh yeah,
Sling should pay you.
I'm telling you, man. I cut the cord when we first moved here.
You're even using their slogans.
I cut the cord, man. I did because you know why? I literally cut the cord. I ripped all the coaxial out of this house. I said I'll never have that garbage in my house again.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true. I said it, and I've not gone back yet. But no, we had it ever since we got rid of it was so when we moved from our apartment to the house, we had nothing but trouble with Spectrum and with billing, and it was always and then that was like when Spectrum became like they took over the Time Warner.
Yes,
that was like really fresh, and I was still on a Time Warner plan, and they said to get me on this other plan, I had to do this, and I had to do this, and this, and this, and this, and then it was going to be like $100 more than what I was paying now. And I'm like, this is insane. I was like, send me to the retention center, because Time Warner was simple. Every year I'd call, I'd say I was going to dump my service. They would give me my rate back, and we were good for another year. I just got a call every year, no big deal, right?
Yeah, that's fine. It's 20 minutes.
Nope, not with. They don't care. They don't care. They say, okay, we'll cancel it right now.
And do you know why I think it's that way too? I mean, don't get me wrong. I think every customer counts. I'm not saying that, but at the same time, they actually like Spectrum Business is blowing up though.
Well, yeah, so they don't need the residential.
They don't need the residential as much,
right?
So but still, it's not right. You know what I mean? So it's like it's still, they should still take care of the customers that they have.
Yeah, especially because
because you are a business, so people are paying you a lot of money.
Yeah,
I mean, my company that we have right now has it. All
I was doing was internet and like I hear some of these bills that people are paying Spectrum, and it's like I don't understand like it's so antiquated.
No,
like I don't
see. Now I don't have cable box and a cable.
Well, right, because you just pay internet, right?
I pay internet and then I pay the streaming. I have their streaming cable too. So
okay.
what I have is I have local. But see, this is actually one thing that is sweet about the thing though.
Got the local
because I have local too. So that's why like with Sling, that's why I was like,
but technically, local is free.
Well, through a different app though. I just kind of.
No, I mean you could get an HD antenna.
Well, yeah, but I'm just
saying.
So I gotta flip. Okay. So if I want to watch Fox,
you're paying
FXX. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ridiculous. So, but anyways, but then all it is, it's actually just an app. So it's all it is on my phone. I don't have any cable boxes, no coaxial.
That is very nice. That's how most DirecTV things are now.
Well, yes.
At all.
So it's sweet, but I get to literally choose 10 channels outside of your local, which is good. It could be good and could be bad though. This is what I don't like about it.
Real quick.
Exactly.
Wow, that's nothing.
Nothing's on TV. That's why I'm like always a bunch of Netflix and things, because that's why I'm like, that's one reason. So when he was telling like the guy at work was like, man, they're gonna give me 125 channels for like $41 a month or something, and I'm like, what? And he goes, and then I'm adding on like the DVR service into like the thing. He's paying a total with tax like $55. A total of tax for his unlimited like cable service, everything. So I'm like that's crazy, man. So wait a minute, right? You know. So he's like, tell me about it. So maybe start like looking into it. But I will be honest with you. See, this is why I'm doing my research. He did his research. His wife made a decision, and did it, and it's actually already like raining outside. All of a sudden, signal lost.
Oh,
and it's an app. So what is going on with this? So I don't know if he's
so the problem is that's running off of satellites and weather. That's the same problem that
Well, yeah,
Dish
but
has
where's the satellite? Yeah, but where's the satellite on his house though? That's the thing that throws me off.
So it's wherever the app is initially getting its service from, a satellite, and then distribution, or however.
Wow.
I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing that is gonna cause, like, weather wouldn't, anything that's hardwired is not going to be affected by what. I mean, obviously, if it was like flooded or cut.
That's so crazy.
There's a where my in-laws live. They have this thing called AirNet or something like that. Or something generic. And I was like looking at the rates, and so actually Congress is getting and already has gotten involved in what you can actually say and sell as fast internet, because these companies were going around selling like 1 to 5 to 10 megabits per second and saying it was fast internet, when others are offering 100, 200, right?
Yeah.
And when you start thinking of you're streaming 4K, you are not streaming 4K on 1, 5, or 15. Like, you're just not doing it, right?
Yeah.
So we're out at their house, and they just got this internet, and it's awful. And then they found out it's a plan, like your cell phone plan, that you only have a certain amount of data on this thing. And if you hit your data cap, your speed goes even slower. I'm like, get rid of that right now. Like, you can find better. Go through T-Mobile or Verizon. Like, you can get better. Like, there's no
yeah,
reason
for sure.
that.
Yeah. I wonder who they go with.
T-Mobile.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, they've got a lot better internet.
That's sweet.
Now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
But anyways, Community is the original, I had to go on this NBC tirade of streaming services and all that stuff. But anyways, Sling TV, let's go. I should drop like a referral code in there. Get my bill paid for.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Bada
bing, bada boom.
But that is the one thing, the local channels. Once I have local channels, I'll be able to, as terrible as this is, I like watching the Academy Awards, I like watching the Emmys, and I never get to watch them, because by the time I find a streaming service like YouTube or something, it's awful quality.
Yeah, you sign up for 5 different things. It
doesn't
doesn't work.
Yeah, and now I can't anymore, right? I've used up all of my sign-ins.
For sure.
So
I might out of pass. I'm out of passwords.
Yes,
emails. Yeah, for sure. It sucks, man.
Your household, like, no, zip codes, damn it.
Yes.
All right, Corey's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why do I have an account already? It's already watching?
YouTube, and I was disappointed with YouTube TV.
Oh, really? I've heard a lot of things like commercials about it recently. I've been watching more live TV because of basketball, but like it's all over basketball. It's like brought to you by YouTube TV.
Really?
It's all over the place out there.
We watched local channels. I think it was a few years ago. It was for Academy Awards.
Oh yeah, okay.
It was just really bad quality. And kept cutting in and out. And I'm hardwired. Like, there's no internet issue. Everything else is up and running. There's no issue. It's just this app was goofy. It could have been the app. Who knows? But anyways, Community. Slamming Community. I think we've rewatched the season in these last couple weeks, probably 3-4 times.
What season?
All of it. We just it's on. Like, if we're doing stuff around the house, it's just on in the background. If, like, we don't want to get involved in anything, like, you don't want to watch a movie or something like that, throw that on, Dude,
really?
Put it on for sleeping, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And I'll tell you, man, I've gotten this, like, season 6 special place in my heart now. Do
you really?
Before, when I first saw season 6, I was like, okay, that's like the best we got. And it's like a parody of itself. Then, like, the more I'm watching it, like, the more like self-aware it all is, and I love it, man. It's so funny.
I should like rewatch it more, because I'm not gonna lie, there's been a lot of times where I get to season, like, end of season 5, and then like I'll watch like maybe episode or 2, and then like the next night, like when I go to turn it on, actually just something else comes on. And then I restart because I don't want to start in the middle of season 6.
Yeah, no.
So you know what I mean. I never give it a shot, man, because I just don't like it as much.
I'll tell you what. Frankie, lady who comes in, who's like assists the dean. She's played by Paget Brewster.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why, but almost every time I'm rewatching it, she is making me laugh more and more.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. It's such a funny.
Yeah, I mean, because she's funny. Don't be wrong, but I've not found her to be absolutely like.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah, I've just been enjoying. I was like, man, I'm gonna like season 5, like halfway through season 5 for me is where it's like, this is.
That's why I said I get to end of season 5, and I'm like,
yeah,
and then season 6 doesn't help me.
I
That's all
can
I'm
get
saying.
that.
Right, that's all I'm
right.
saying.
But man, yeah, we've been slamming that, so I'll be happy to go head on over to some
Sunny.
But Third Rock from the Sun. Have you ever watched Third Rock?
I
from
did.
The Sun?
I not like I've never. It's never been a show that like I watched like all of it or anything like that. But I have actually like I've put some time into it though. Like I've seen quite a bit of episodes. Though.
Yeah, that used to be like kind of like a family sitcom that would sit down and watch.
Yep.
And do you remember the 3D episode?
Not off the top of my head. No.
Okay, so it was actually like really cool because like on TV, like you could I don't know, I'm sure they had some in the store or some big promotion for it, but you get those red and cyan
okay,
glasses, and like they had a televised episode that was all done in like 3D, and I'm like a kid watching this show.
Yeah,
this is freaking cool, man. But I remembered always liking that show, and then I think IFC has reruns of Third Rock from the Sun, and so I caught a few episodes, and I am dying laughing.
Again? Really? Okay.
Oh my God, dude. I'm like, I haven't watched this since I was, obviously way younger.
Yeah.
And watching it now, I'm like, I don't remember like half the stuff, and I'm watching it as like an adult now, and I'm still like roaring laughing, man.
All right.
It is so funny, and I'm just like, man, this is so cool to go to the the past of a show. I know I've pretty much watched the whole thing of it. Yeah. Wow, it's still funny,
Yeah, that's
John Lithgow is outstanding.
Yes. He's the main guy, right? So yes, okay. I'm telling you, he has made me like I have like a lot of like memories from that show because that was very spacey.
Oh yeah, well,
so
that's
what I'm saying. Exactly. So it was like very
the giant head or something like that.
So that's why I liked that because. Like, that's when I was, like, starting to get into it a little bit. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm also a young kid that played outside a lot. You know what I mean?
Right,
so,
right,
like, it was like, watching a show full depth, no. I can't say I couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't say I did either, right? It was just like a family show that everybody just sat down and watched.
Yeah, if I'm home.
Right.
You know what I mean? For sure, so.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to have to find wherever that's. Oh, it's an NBC show, huh?
Peacock. Seriously.
Let's not get back on that topic.
No, dude. I'm getting more and more angry.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look into that one. Because, dude, I'm super excited to go and rewatch that one.
Are you sure it's an NBC though? Hold on.
Yeah, it was an NBC show.
You don't remember for sure? All right, I won't look it up then.
No, go ahead. I like when I'm right. So. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't have much of an ego, but I like when I'm right,
Yeah. What is it again?
NBC. Third Rock from the Sun.
Come on.
You got it. It's got the peacock. Third Rock from the Sun. Just kidding. That's not the...
Okay, it is
this is taking a long time, actually.
Sitcom.
Well, yeah, good job. That's like in... where
Network. What'd you say it was?
NBC.
No, it's CBN.
That's like when the dean is like, "Oh, I loved you in," and Andy hands him the phone. Is like IMDb.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'll see you there in a few days. Oh wow, big time celebrity wants to be in my movie. That's definitely one of my favorites. So, anyways, I put some work in on another show though.
What you got?
All right, so I'm very excited because season 3, I'm pretty sure it's coming out this fall, and I'm like so pumped. Succession. So I rewatched seasons 1 and 2. Dude, I love that show. That might be like one of my top favorites. Man.
Really?
Oh, dude, it is so solid good, man. It's so fun to watch, and also like it's like terrible but awesome. It's very dialogue heavy.
Gotcha.
It's,
I'm trying to remember. 'Cause I don't think I've ever watched it.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
I knew this would happen. We were talking before we started recording. And I said, I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to remember what I watched.
Yeah.
And I said, once we get on conversations, I'm going to figure it out.
Okay.
And I just figured it out.
What is it?
It's on top of the movie that we watched. But my father-in-law came over the other day, and we decided to watch a movie called The Case of the Chicago 7 on Netflix.
Okay.
It was really good.
Really?
But the reason why it triggered our memory is because Jeremy Strong is in the movie, but Jeremy Strong is also in Succession.
I looked it up right here.
What's that? Succession?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. It is so good.
For some reason, yeah. Wait, what did you say? What name did you say?
Jeremy Strong. Kendall. He should be the second person there next to the father, Roy. Oh, no, that's Kieran Culkin. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, now he's in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's when you said that, I'm like, wait, what is going on? Like, I'm really, you just confused me.
I'm so surprised that he is, like, not on.
That's what they threw me
That's
off.
wild. That he's, like, not there. Okay, there we go. Bottom right, Jeremy Strong there.
Boom. Okay.
Also, our friend Sean, Spida. He actually. So I'm spiraling here, by the way.
It's okay. It's all right.
I will get back on track.
Yeah.
But he recommended me the first movie he ever recommended was a movie called Predestination.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was with Ethan Hawke and the lady right next to Jeremy Strong. Sarah Snook, she actually plays one of the main characters, and I was like when we started watching Succession, I was like, oh, I know her.
Yeah.
She's like a phenomenal actor, so I was really excited. I've never seen Jeremy Strong in anything before, but he was really good. Brian Cox, I mean, he's a legend.
Yeah.
Kieran Culkin. Now, Kieran Culkin. You ever watched Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah.
All right, he's in that, and he's like this sarcastic asshole.
Yes,
and
for 100%. Okay, so I knew he's in a couple other things too.
100% funny.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He's in some other stuff.
Yeah.
He's in coincidentally a movie that we watched that we'll talk about here soon. But Succession.
Yeah.
Let's get back on that. I watched both seasons of that.
That's crazy.
And I'm sad because I finished it, and I'm nowhere near fall.
That's true. So you have to rewatch.
I gotta rewatch it.
Exactly. You're not mad about it.
No, it's so good, man. I would say if you have not watched it, so it's loosely, I don't know how true it is, but loosely based off of, have you ever heard of the Murdoch family?
Not enough to like say, oh yeah, I know the Murdoch families, but like I've heard like people say something about.
So they're like this
yeah.
billionaire family that own like a ton of publications, news organizations.
Yes. Okay.
Like
Okay.
that.
Perfect. Okay.
Loosely mirrors them.
Got it. Okay. So all right.
I saw an interview with Brian Cox, and he said he was getting coffee, and somebody bumped into him and said, oh, hey, I love Succession. He's like, I just hope you take it easier on, or I think he said, I hope you just take it easier on my wife next season or whatever. And he's like, who's your wife? And he's like, I think it was Elizabeth Murdoch. And he was like, oh, which is like Shiv Roy in the
that's
show.
funny.
So it's
Yeah,
whoa. It's not played on any character, but I'm like, I wonder if it like really is kind of,
yeah.
I know nothing of the families or anything, so I know of the Roys.
For sure. And it's crazy. It's only 2 seasons. So it's not, 3 seasons now, but, you know.
I mean, it could very well, yeah. Oh, dude, it is so well written. These characters are so well done, man. Every single character is.
Did I start this show for some reason? I mean, I want to like to literally just hit play on the first episode right now to see if I started. I could have swore that we talked about this before on the podcast, and you actually it was like a recommendation to start to watch.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So
I've been doing this for 82 episodes.
Yeah.
I'd probably recommend Succession. Yeah.
I'm telling you. So maybe that's what keeps confusing me. But I'm telling you, it's crazy.
There is an intro song that is. It's wildly popular in the first place. Like it's actually it's really funny because did you watch that other HBO show because Succession is on HBO. Just hits different. What did it say?
It's different. HBO hits.
What's that new one with the Royal Gemstones?
Oh yes, okay.
All right, so you watched that?
I did not watch it, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Dude, you've got to. That is one of the best, man. It's
Wait,
the Royal Gemstones,
yes. With
John Goodman,
yes, I have. Yep.
Danny McBride, yeah.
I'm sorry,
All right,
yes,
so
I have
that
watched
song,
it, yeah.
Misbehavin'.
Oh,
All right, so like that was like a wildly popular song. Well,
Yeah.
also like Succession has like this intro song. So like at one time, like HBO has like two of like these top like
really
original songs.
Well, that's
but
wild.
no, but like the Succession one is really a good solid song.
Oh, okay.
I
Gotcha.
listen
Okay.
to it, I get like pumped, you know. It's a really good song. Anyways,
Really? Okay. All right. I'm in.
all right. So, yeah. You want to get into the movie? Kieran Culkin? We'll just move over.
Yeah, we can.
right.
Absolutely. There's something. No, afterwards. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
One,
you got something.
Yeah, for sure.
You got something.
What you got? There's something that upsets me that we'll talk about in a little bit.
Oh.
So. But we're not gonna go deep into it.
I never like that kind of a situation. I feel like we got to have it out right now.
You want to talk about it right now?
I'm going to talk about it right
Okay,
now.
I
don't like stewing on
Well,
stuff.
no. What I'm saying would make you think.
All right.
No, I'm just
I
saying.
don't
Okay,
like
so something that that really upsets me is we have a thread that we have on. It's a guy thread,
Yeah.
And I put out there the other day some Battlefield news, and pretty much a Battlefield news said if you don't have a PS5, you can't play with the other people that have the new system.
Oh, man, I totally disregarded that because like
You
I have
did,
a PS5.
And that bothered the shit. I'm like, this guy just, like.
I thought it was that.
No, I read it multiple times. It made me mad. I know exactly what you thought because I thought it was the same thing first.
So wouldn't PlayStation still be able to play?
Nope.
So you're only playing with PlayStation
Old,
4 people,
new-
and I'm only
that's it.
PlayStation. Oh man.
So that means you're playing by yourself, pretty much. What I'm saying.
Yeah, it screws me over.
But no, because what makes me mad, and this like so that makes me mad. Like I wasn't really mad at you,
No,
by
right,
any means,
right.
but I'm like this son of a bitch, Like
I just saw that top comment. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Get out of here with that. But so then, anyways, with that being said, it also makes me mad. And I know there's shortages everywhere due to the pandemic and the chip shortage. I understand that, but at the same time, though, in my industry, I get it. But at the same time, it also frustrates me that Battlefield is going to force that on people. That it's not my choice. If everybody had a choice right now, everybody had a PS5. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Produce something. You know what I mean? Like, what is going on here? And that just honestly just frustrates me. And actually, at first, I never really thought about it. And then all of a sudden, I see this post that I see.
You have an end game now, like October 22nd.
Exactly.
You better have a
I better have
PS5.
PS5, If I don't, Sony. I'm upset.
I'm coming after you.
I'm not coming after you, but we're going to have vicious words.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it.
I will post on
viciously.
forums.
Exactly, yes. So, listen. Anyways, but that was my gripe. I wanted to make sure I brought that up because I was upset.
No, I completely. That's so funny.
Everybody did, to be honest with you.
I didn't even have to. I saw it. I was like, oh, I'm like, man, I'm never gonna have to. Well, I'll never have to
worry about that again. Well, once you have to buy it for the PS4. That's it.
When boot up a PS4, I don't know. When am I gonna do that?
How you gonna do it?
No, when am I gonna do that?
You do that right now when you buy it.
Oh.
So when you buy it, and then you have it for the PS4 and the PS5. And how about this, bro? You and your brother, buy me one.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be seeing him this weekend.
Cool. Tell him seriously to find me
How
one.
about this? Is it okay if I give him your number even?
Yes, 100%.
Perfect.
Absolutely. Done.
I'll get you hooked up.
That's what I'm
I'll
talking
get a PS5 in your hands by October 22nd.
Okay. That's what I like to hear.
I would actually like it in your hands October 19th.
Yeah.
That way it's updated. It's good to go.
Yep.
I got you.
Perfect.
I understand.
Beautiful. All right, done. All right. So, happy.
Digital or optical?
No, optical for sure.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, if I had to have digital, I would, like, if that's my only choice to get it at a time, I'm not saying that by any means if it gets down to it. So if you had a certain point, that would be my next step. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, I would definitely want the disc version.
Okay. I'll make a note of that. I will let my brother know.
I appreciate that.
The services are being requested once again.
Yes. Bring them down.
To bring.
Much appreciated.
Yeah,
Got a card waiting.
To me, I'm like, you cannot be going into a holiday season without these devices.
Without some sort of something. So what makes me mad about it, I think what they're doing right now is they're scared of the chip shortage. I think that they're actually not releasing to hold them more so they have more stock during the holiday season.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. There's not a whole lot of like hot titles right now.
Yes, exactly. So
So-
there's nothing out right now to push the issue for.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But at the same time, though, to me, this is a good point to actually release it because at the same time, though, you also want a PS5 just to have a PS5.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a ton of games out
Exactly.
there.
It's insane. It's crazy. So like, it makes me want to have the PS5, but a little more.
We'll get
Shoot.
you there.
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
get
in.
you there.
All right.
October 22nd.
Yeah, October 22nd, Battlefield. I'm super pumped, excited. Let's go.
Dude, I am really excited.
Yeah. So that's what upset me. That's what brought this.
Well, yeah,
you know
because
what I mean?
it's like,
that's the
man,
thing.
like
Yeah.
I don't want to be. I'm gonna be really upset
Yeah.
if October 22nd I fire up my PS5 and I'm
A lone
playing
soul?
by myself.
Yeah, for sure.
And I have to play on mute because I don't talk to people.
Yeah, exactly. That's very awkward.
It's very.
So,
And I mute them too because
yeah.
I don't want to hear what
No,
they're saying.
no.
And
Don't
then I
wanna-
get
yeah.
kicked to my own group, and then I will play by myself.
yeah, play solo. So,
It's not ideal.
No, but yeah, so I'll get a PS5.
All right. Yeah. All right. So we were talking about Kieran Culkin,
Yeah.
and this dude just kind of pops up everywhere.
He does. It's
Great
kinda
in
wild.
Succession. He's a character called Roman. He's like the runt of the family.
Okay,
Of the siblings.
That's what I'm telling you. I think I've seen some of this, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah,
you
yeah,
keep bringing stuff up that makes me like, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, so in a movie called
No Sudden Move.
No Sudden Move, directed by Steven Soderbergh, and I was very intrigued with his camera angles and his camera shots in this movie.
It was different.
Yeah, I
Man.
felt like it was definitely different,
Yeah.
and I feel like you could put this movie in black and white and it wouldn't change a thing. There's nothing
I see what you're
flashy
saying. Yeah.
about the movie.
That makes you think that way.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
strictly about the characters when you think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. For
and
sure.
the ever diluted plan that I cannot follow
At all.
of who is screwing over who, man.
Yes.
I was like, wait.
You know, what is going on?
What?
I'm so confused.
I was pumped, though, because it is Steven Soderbergh, so I didn't correlate the two, but when I saw a certain... Oh, man. I don't know if that's not really a spoiler. I'm sure, like, he's in a credit somewhere, right? Matt Damon shows up.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
And I'm like,
for sure.
of course.
Yes.
Steven Soderbergh movies.
Yep.
Of course,
You
Matt
have to.
Damon's
Yep,
showing up.
absolutely.
And,
100%.
and man, he plays a cold character.
I mean,
dude.
cold.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's
like, No
insane.
regard. Show me where I failed. Whatever. Nope. Okay, whatever. I'll just keep talking. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm made of money.
That's insane. I mean, it's insane. And then well,
I just made some more.
yeah, exactly. Yes. Huh. He just keeps growing.
yeah.
It's like vines.
Yeah. Right.
I'm like, wow. I mean, this dude, it's you don't play. You're not playing by your own rules. You're playing by the rules that we set.
Now, see, I loved that dialogue because
insane.
I was like, "Oh man, yeah." You think you know depth, and then this guy who is a billionaire who has eyes everywhere and
Yeah.
probably knows everything, and it's like, "Oh yeah, you are way out of your game." You know what I mean? You're playing by your set of the rules, and you think you're winning,
Meh.
but there's a whole set of rules that you're not following right
At
now.
all.
Dude, Don Cheadle. Oh man, Don Cheadle was fantastic. I mean, I loved all the characters, but Don Cheadle's character was just this rough, gruff, just this fantastic character, man. I
Yes.
loved his acting.
He there was a saying that he said that made me laugh, and I was trying to remember what it said, and I can't. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Yeah,
It makes me
yeah.
so upset. Oh, I don't know, but yes, he was great. Anyways, the whole point is, yes, he was fantastic. So
When that kitchen scene happened, I was shocked because I felt like things were just unraveling in the movie.
yeah,
And then like this catalyst happens, and
Yes.
and I'm like, that felt quick, right?
weird.
You know?
Yes,
You know, I'm like, oh wow, where are we going? And then like,
It's-
dude, that's just the start. You
well,
know?
exactly.
Like,
And then it's a train. See, like, and that's why, you know, in my honest opinion, I actually think it's one of those movies that I think I need to rewatch again.
oh okay,
Because not that I like the movie. I'm not saying I didn't like the movie, and I mean some of the scenes were sweet and stuff, but some of it confused me, and then I was expecting some. I don't know why I expected a little bit more like I don't want to say shootouts or anything like that or action by any means. I don't want to say it like that, but like a little bit more of like those type of something. I just felt like everything was like at the start, then stopped. At the start, then stopped. At the start, like that's. I just felt like it was like over and over again until the build up, and then the build up, and then the build up, and then you get a surprise factor that you didn't expect, and then the next one that you're expecting is not. You're like, whoa, what is happening right now?
I felt like I was watching like an old crime movie.
Yes,
yeah,
it was just everywhere.
Yeah.
Like that was, and it messed with me, man. Like that was like that. In my honest opinion, like I was like all over the board.
It was a slow burn.
Yeah.
Movie. It definitely took its chunk of time.
Yeah.
But like that was like part of its charm. It's just had like you could almost put like that jazzy old school music to certain scenes, and it would still work because it's like this really well done just crime movie. I mean, I don't really know. It's like crime drama.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure that's probably what.
Well, it's probably what it is. Yeah,
but,
absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, 100%. Like the only thing is, I did honestly 100% expect more
action,
crime. Maybe that's
okay.
what I'm looking
I think
for.
So I'm not 100% sure if it's based on a true story, but given the ending and the readings that they give you, I'm kind of figuring that this was part of a real life scenario that happened.
Yeah.
And at that point, put that at the beginning, because when we're given a certain piece of information, it doesn't make any sense.
Nothing ever clicks.
I honestly had no idea. I'm like, well, I thought it was like a code book, but no, there's a separate book that's a code book.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm like, well,
when did that happen?
What are we looking at then?
Yes. When he got the one book put in his shirt.
Yeah.
And then there's another book that happened later on, and I'm like, what the F?
Yeah. I was truly confused, and then I'm like, well, what's the big deal anyways, right? Why is this hidden? And I'm like, is this really like corporate espionage, which is basically what this is, right? And
they're hiding information.
Right. And then that I think that's where especially for me, like having the ending made sense, because then it like all clicked. But when you're watching it, you're like, what are they doing this for? Okay, yeah, they're keep earning more money. They keep asking for more money for this freaking manual of this. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to.
I know it makes me like really want to talk about it.
Yeah, right. But it's like these secret documents, and when the secret documents are revealed, it's like very underwhelming, and you're like, well, why is it this big deal then?
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Absolutely. Yeah.
And then you find out why it's a big deal at the end. It's like, okay, well, if I kind of had like a hint of that at the beginning, I feel like it would make more of a connection. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. I like the performances. Man, Benicio Del Toro, I love that dude. Ray Liotta was fantastic.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I just feel like this was Ray Liotta being Ray Liotta, man. Brendan Fraser's my dude.
Yep, yeah, Brendan Fraser. Yeah.
And then Kieran Culkin. I thought, man, what a sweet movie to be on, because like I don't know how old Kieran is, but dude, you're on the set of some heavy hitters, man.
Heavy.
Don Cheadle,
sure.
Benicio Del Toro, Brendan Fraser, man. I would be like, dude, being directed by Steven Soderbergh, I'd be so thrilled.
And then imagine like, okay, so I mean, you'd be awesome, right? And then imagine the situation that you have with like the character that he plays, right? So let's I'm gonna leave it at that, and having to do what he says to those guys, right? So to me, it's like one of those things.
Yeah. Like shouting orders and stuff. Yeah.
So that's the thing. So it's kind of one of those, you're like, whoa. It'd be kind of intense, right? Those would be the crazy moments. So that's So
he does have like this type of attitude where it's like, I don't give a shit. Like I say some words, I don't care.
Yeah,
but you're gonna do what I'm gonna say.
Exactly. I don't care. Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, it was definitely a longer film. I don't know exactly how long it was.
It was under 2 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It feels a little bit longer.
But that's part of the reason why I didn't like. I usually like these type of movies, and I cannot sit here and say to you right now that I love this movie. Would I recommend this stuff as a watch? Absolutely. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I don't want to say it like that. I don't want to say it's a bad movie by any means.
Right.
There's a meter. This is medium. I'm gonna give it a little bit above medium.
A little above, maybe medium. You know what? I would say I could almost join you there, just because, like, maybe a little underwhelming.
Yes. Yeah.
Missing the connection of the big reveal kind of a thing. Love the characters, love the acting.
Yeah.
So
And it's funny because sometimes I usually hate movies that actually start out with the ending and then you learn the rest, right? So like, you know what I mean? And then you learn, you know what I mean? So sometimes those type of movies irritate me, but this actually would have been a good movie to do it.
Man, that would have been so Steven Soderbergh to do that too.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked that
and he
didn't.
really like shed his.
Well, yeah. See, like I don't like the background of the characters that we didn't find out enough about. You know what I mean? Like we found out some.
Man, I'll tell you what though, that Benicio.
Um,
Man, what an idiot.
Idiot.
Double crossed by anyways. Yeah. It's on HBO. I would say give it a watch because
for sure.
You could definitely take away something differently than we did.
Yep.
But yeah, I also was not feeling 100%. When we did watch it, so that might have had something to do with it as well. I don't know, but yeah, maybe I'll join you on that rewatch.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe
just give it one more. Yeah, just give it another hold on, fresh start. Let's see what happens. Let's see where the line goes with this.
Yeah,
because you know the premise, you know what happens, you know everything about that. So let me see if I can follow.
And then you know the stakes too. And now the stakes are like, oh, okay, now I understand this,
yes.
so I can at least understand the motivations of people.
Absolutely.
Right?
Okay, so like the restaurant,
oh, that was awesome.
Well, yeah, so it was a sweet scene, right? It was awesome. It was sweet, but like, where did it come from? I knew it was from the one character. I'm not trying to give anything away. So I'm trying to talk about it because I knew it's from him, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, he also, how did he know that?
Oh, he set that all up. There's a specific scene where he's talking with somebody saying, hey, I need extra guys. I'll pay them $200 each.
Well, that's supposed
when
to
I
be. When
hit my glass, you nail them. He literally lays all that out.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he did, I completely forgot
yes.
that he did that. So when he's like, "Oh, things get messy," and hits his glass, I'm like, "Oh yeah!" And then I was actually completely thinking nobody was going to back him up because, I don't know, I'm ruining anything. But anyway,
yes, for sure. Yeah.
But I was surprised with what happened because his character isn't loved.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah. If they ever find you, you'll never, be seen again, kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. So obviously not happy character by himself.
Yeah, I do love the character interactions in the beginning. They're like, I'm not sitting.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Can you sit up front? No.
Nope.
Cheadle just slides over.
Yeah,
you can sit back here.
Yeah, that's fine. No.
It's like there's no honor among thieves or whatever, but there kind of is. There is some mutual.
Yeah, you have to have a little bit.
It's so fun to be like, oh yeah, I know, I need you for a job. Here's.
Yes. Yeah. You know what I think that is? I think it's humanity. I think that's what that is right there. So
right.
Everybody
a relatable trait.
Exactly. Everybody has a little bit of that in themselves, no matter what. So there's always that little bit of relatability there, I think.
Except for serial killers.
Oh, exactly.
I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. All right, so actually speaking about that, okay, so I know, so that was, okay, so no sudden movement stuff. So a movie that I thought I'd have to see before, just real quick, this is another one. I talked to my another cousin of mine, another family. It's cool, I'm actually seeing my family a lot more since the pandemic, everybody's getting vaccinated and stuff. It's cool, you know what I mean, I get excited about it. But he had American Psycho on, okay? And I thought I've seen it before, but I'm telling you, man, there's parts that I don't remember, and I only watched 40 minutes of it. I'm like, I have to rewatch this right now.
So good,
so I don't want to get too involved. I don't want you to spoil anything for me. But it's a movie. I'm like, oh yeah, it's just because it's just. Don't be wrong. It's not like a oh my gosh, this is great. But it's a.
I know it is. It's fantastic. I can't remember the artist, but when I don't know. Did you get to see him in his clear poncho in his apartment with Jared Leto at all?
No, not yet.
Oh my god, dude! They're straight nightmare scenes. But he's playing this loud music and singing along and talking about facts of whatever band while he's holding this axe and he's doing all these moves and stuff, all happy and stuff, all while he's about to do terrible things. But dude, yes, watch that movie.
All right.
And then tell me we'll have a discussion about the ending because man, the ending, I'm like. Wait, am I insane? So you'll have to.
I can't.
Yeah. You'll have to. Yeah.
All right. So it's always a movie that everybody ever asked me. I always said yes.
I don't know. Funko downstairs.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
In his raincoat with the accent.
All right. I'm gonna
So
have to.
good, man.
Yeah. All right. So I'm definitely gonna have to find it and
Jared
get it.
Leto is in it.
I know. It's crazy.
It's
Batman's in it. I mean, you have. You also do you know who's in there? Leftovers.
Garvey. Garvey's in there.
Yeah, for sure.
He's one of the rich folk,
Well,
right?
exactly.
Sitting at the table.
I almost took my phone out. I'm like, hold on, bro.
Yeah. Anytime you see Garvey, let me know. That's my dude.
I know, it's so funny. I'm like, oh, that's hilarious.
That's so funny, man. He shows up in the most random things, dude.
It's crazy, and it's so funny how you're like, wait a minute, what? Are you kidding me right now? You
ever watch Wanderlust?
No.
You never watched Wanderlust?
Nope.
That has your lady in it, man.
What? I know.
It's hilarious, by the way.
Is it?
Paul Rudd and Jennifer Aniston? Yeah. Well,
I'm actually shocked. I love Paul Rudd too. But.
Yeah, it's a very funny movie. But they go to like a commune and live like this hippie lifestyle and stuff.
Yeah. No, that does not. I mean, I thought maybe it's one of those it has her in it, so I'm just gonna. Pink. You know, sometimes I just don't even look at it. She's in it, I'll just turn it on and go to bed.
Well, Garvey plays like this real hippie guy, part of the commune, dude. You'd almost would miss him completely.
Really? All right.
It's hilarious.
I'll find it. What's it called again?
Wanderlust.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good one. I like that one.
All right. Yeah. I'll definitely give it a
shot. Now, what are we gonna watch? I have a recommendation. Of what to watch for next time.
Okay. What you got for me?
But I wondered if you did too. I didn't.
No. You're good. I did not. There's nothing I really watched. I'm sorry. I'm kind of slacking on the movie research this week.
You got your sports.
I don't know. Big playoffs, so it's just hard, bro. But so you let me know, and I'll come up with some good stuff.
So we both have Amazon Prime, right?
We sure do.
Let's watch The Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, but I also remembered another thing that we watched.
What's that?
I Think You Should Leave season 2.
Oh, you did watch it?
We watched all of it in one day.
Wow.
We watched all of Mare of Easttown. And then right after that, we watched all of... Not in one day. We didn't do the Mare of Easttown in one day.
Okay. That's
but it was like as soon as we finished the Mare of Easttown, which, by the way, I think we talked about it on the last podcast.
I'm pretty sure we did, yeah.
But
yeah.
The Mare of Easttown is fantastic.
Okay.
It is... You truly are not going to be like, guessed it. You're not. You won't. Nope.
That is wickedy.
It's wicked smart.
Ooh, smart.
Yeah. Wicked hazy. Dude, it's so good though. It's so well done.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, give it a shot. But anyways, so the reason why I got onto I Think You Should Leave season 2 is because Sam Richardson is in The Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt. Yeah. So, of course, my brain has to spiral.
It has to hit them all, It just brings up, it's like
these
trigger points. Yeah, hold on.
I have to mention.
Yes, for sure.
But yeah, The Tomorrow War, J.K. Simmons, dude, is freaking ripped, man. I'm excited. Do you know the premise of it?
No.
All right, so these humans from the future are fighting a war, but there's not enough humans to fight this war. So they go into the past to recruit. And all these people from the past are now thrust into the future of the Tomorrow War. The concept sounds awesome. And I know Chris Pratt, for a long time ago, was trying to get this movie up and running. So he's been a big proponent of this movie getting made. And is on Amazon. So okay. And I really want to watch... Black Widow too, though.
Yeah, me too. I know
really
that's actually one thing I forgot. I was gonna just wait till the next week after that one to bring it up. But so you want to watch? Which one you want to watch this week? I said this is the next 2 weeks.
The Tomorrow War, because I don't know if we're gonna have time to go to the theater.
Okay. All right. Cool. Done. Right,
but we'll make arrangements. Let's do Black Widow. What did I say? Did I say Black Widow? Let's do Black Widow maybe next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So we have more time.
Yes.
Okay. I'm in.
So we have more time. And then we can gather the troops again and see if anybody wants to go. But yeah, the Tomorrow War. So they're already. I don't know if I wanted.
I don't know.
They're already talking about a second.
Yeah. Okay. So. I figured. I didn't.
It's like you already know that, right? Like that's gonna be this trilogy IP.
Yeah.
Intellectual property.
Whoa.
But yeah. All right. Cool. Got anything else?
Nah, man. I think that's it, man. Find me a PS5.
Yeah, find you a PS5.
That's it. If anybody can help me, please. Please
Yeah,
help.
Corey at C Curbs 1. With
Yes.
a Z though.
With a Z. You see curves.
We'll have it up. You'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch. Let us know if you watched the No Sudden Move.
Yep.
Let us know what your thoughts were on it. And Fight Milk.
Yeah, my milk. Yeah. That's funny. But yes, thank you for watching.
Thank you for listening.
We'll see you guys next time.